achieve a year's worth of goals in just 12 weeks? Or is it too good to be true? Here's my story. I first heard about the 12-week year book in 2022 while browsing YouTube, and I really thought it was just one of those internet trends, but it was actually published in 2013, so it has been around for a while. If you don't know what is a 12-week year book, it is a productivity book written by Moran and Michael Lennington. The core idea is that by focusing on shorter, more intense periods of times, individuals and organizations can achieve better results and maintain a higher level of productivity. I never really read the book, so all the information that I'll be sharing in here, my experiences, is based off of her video because I was really hooked by her title and her thumbnail. So I ended up watching the whole video, and as soon as I learned all about it, I wanted to implement it in my life. But in a true Denny fashion, I always bail out and I did not follow through. At the end of December 2023, I set some big goals for 2024, and I decided to give this method another try because for some reason I still believed that this was going to work for me. The first week of doing it was more on getting used to do it because I had to schedule everything, so it was a lot of adjustments, but it was so nice that when the next day rolls in, I always knew what to do. I was not clueless. I was not spending my time thinking, what do I do today? Even though most of my time of the day was spent on working. Second week rolled in and the enthusiasm started to die down. I was still able to come up with to-do lists and schedule everything, but I was no longer keen on checking and updating the list. I mean, I was still able to finish the task, but I was only mentally remembering and checking them off. Third and fourth week, that's when I completely stopped. I no longer had a list of things to do, no schedule of anything. I tried to pick it back up in February and March, but the same thing happened. And I think it was because I was overwhelmed. I gave myself too many things to do that I forgot to include rest in between. I must have forgotten about my 9-to-5 job and my personal life. And also, I was doing a lot of it mentally. And by that I mean the task was already happening in my head and it was done. So when it came to actually doing it, I didn't want to do it. I was tired because in my head it was done, but actually it was not done. So nevertheless, I'm so proud that I gave this method a shot because I learned a lot about goal setting. That while it is beneficial to have goals, we also need to be realistic with them in terms of our current situation. For example, for me, I set too many goals that I forgot to consider my personal life and my work life, because it can be easy to get caught up with the thought of if you're not spending your free time working towards your goals, then you're wasting your time. But what if the time that you did not spend on working on your goals was actually going to propel you to ultimately achieve your goals? Now the question is, am I still going to do this? Yes, because you know what they say, third time's a charm. But really, I still think and I still believe that this is going to work for me. I just need to strategize better. And so this is how I'm gonna do it. First, I need to plan and prioritize things. With everything that is going on with my life, it is so important that I have to consider everything. As much as I wanted to nail down all my goals, I have a personal life and a work life that I have to tend to. So planning will help me determine all the work that needed to be done, and prioritizing will help me see which is the most important thing to do first and go from there. Secondly, I need to break down the goal into digestible tasks and have a deadline for each of the tasks. For example, if I were to film a YouTube video, I need to set a time and a date to script, to shoot, and edit so that the goal is more achievable than just saying I will film a YouTube video. Plus, having a deadline, I know that sounds a negative word, but for me, I think if I were to have a deadline for each of the tasks, they will likely to happen and get done compared to just whenever I get the chance to. Last but not the least is daily check-ins or weekly check-ins. And I think this is the most important, and this is where I failed too. Because if we go to my Notion, I had things that I was not able to do, and if I had done this, I would have been able to track my progress, and it wouldn't have been so overwhelming. I would have known where I was lacking, or if I missed anything, would have known the exact reasons why a goal was not achieved, because it is literally logging things that I did or didn't do on a specific day. If you're looking forward to do this and see if this will work for you, my biggest takeaway that I can share is to don't set a lot of goals. I'm not saying it's impossible, but start slow and easy. Set little goals, build yourself up, because you might end up getting overwhelmed and you don't know what to do, and so you're gonna end up quitting, and you don't want that. Anyway, I hope my story helps you in your productivity journey, and if you've tried the 12-week year or any other productivity methods, please share your experiences in the comments below. I would love to hear them, and thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more content about personal growth and productivity. I'll see you next time.